What's up guys? Another day, another sneaker pickup. This one, a very cool one. I got this pair of the LeBron James X Nike Air Max 95s from Undefeated on the morning of April 21st, 2021. So the release date on these was very interesting. It was pushed around a few times and they actually initially surfaced to be part of the LeBron Watch, which is, the program that Nike is doing where they release a LeBron sneaker from the past on the 23rd of every month. Pushed back a few times and finally released via Sneakers Draw on April 26th. So retailers like Undefeated, where I bought these from, were periodically dropping these things, around that week time frame. I was actually really looking forward to this release because I have the most obscure obsession with picking up these weird PE type NBA player sneakers that aren't signature basketball sneakers. I have those Westbrook Air Jordan 1s. From that same pack, I also have the Blake Griffin ones. I have some Rasheed Wallace Air Force 1 low PEs, and then more notably, the LeBron James PE Air Force 1s from 2003. So obviously, LeBron has had his own signature line for upwards of 18 years now with Nike, but a lot of times, basketball sneakers aren't for everyone, especially like myself, where I'm wearing sneakers casually a lot. The tech-focused basketball signature line really isn't up to my speed. There was a point in time where I was loving the 7, 8s, and 9s back when I was in early high school, but these days, not so much. So that said, I think this pickup is perfect for LeBron fans, especially those that want to wear casual sneakers but don't want to buy his signature basketball ones. So there are definitely a lot of cool details with this release. Here to break it down for you guys. So I guess starting with the box, it's in the split purple and black. So it takes on that old school Air Max 95 box, but obviously has the hits of purple, gold, and black. You have the LeBron logoing throughout. Overall, the box is pretty cool. Taking a look at the box tag really quickly. So it's an Air Max 5 NRG. Did a quick Google search and the NRG is very similar to like a Quick Strike or a Hyper Strike in that it's super limited. It's not readily available. Colorway here is a black, white, and Amarillo. And then they have a suggested retail price of $170. So last thing about the box, more so on the inside, is this cool box paper that you get. You get this sort of cool print, hits of 23 throughout. And then underneath that, and the additional white paper are the sneakers. So these are dubbed as the home team Air Max 95s, and they're definitely a different take compared to OG colorways of the Air Max 95. Just a bit of background, the Air Max 95 was designed by Sergio Lozano back in the day, and if you didn't know, the silhouette of the Air Max 95 was inspired by the human body. I'll link in the description some articles that will definitely describe the design process more, because those pieces will definitely highlight the Air Max 95 better than I ever could. So obviously, just taking a quick 360 around the sneakers, you'll notice that they're a mismatched type of sneaker. So with the left shoe, it's a mainly yellow upper, while the right shoe is a mainly purple. On both sneakers, on the uppers is this sort of felt suede. So the suede itself feels super cheap. There's nothing premium or luxurious about it. And it's very clear, despite the NRG labeling they give this on the box, it's not a premium materials focused type of sneaker. It's more so for the look and the aesthetic. And I think that's the case for a lot of Nike retro runners, especially Air Maxes of late. If you look at each sneaker, you'll notice it's not one solid color, it's a gradient up. So again, on this left one, it sort of gradients up to a brighter yellow. Same thing on this purple one, up to a brighter purple. Contrasting those two primary Laker colors is black. So throughout the sneaker, you'll get your random hits of black. So the netting throughout the uppers is in black. The mesh around the eye stay and at the tongue is also in a black. Black inner lining of the sneakers, same thing with the black insoles. They have that LeBron logo, the newer age logo, not the L23 logo back in his early days. That same new age logo at the tongue. And I guess while talking about the tongue as well, you get a black reflective piece going up it. On the right shoe, the purple shoe is a 2, and then the 3 is on the left shoe. You get these black rope laces, and at the lace tips, you get that LeBron logoing, which is very nice detail as well. If you look at the eye stay, you'll notice that on this left shoe, it's a purple, and then on the right shoe, where it's purple, these yellow lace holes. Same thing at the back, at the reflective materials, it's a sort of an inverted idea. So on the left sneaker, you get a purple reflective hit on the back, right sneaker, you get a gold or yellow one. Same sort of contrasting at the midsole, so that's a black foam midsole, but this purple shoe has a yellow airbag throughout, and then on the yellow pair, you get the purple airbag. You get this sort of semi-translucent look at the outsole in your standard 95 traction pattern. You get your 2 on the purple shoe and then a 3 on the yellow one. And then what I think is interesting at these plastic pieces on the outsole, you'll notice that there's a bunch of text on them. So it's very similar to the Air Jordan 10 Retro where it has Michael Jordan's accolades. Very similar idea here. So it reads 4-time champ, 4-time finals MVP, 60-time All-Star, 13-time first team, 4-time MVP, and 3-time NBA All-Star MVP, LBJ for LeBron James. It's interesting because in most Air Maxes, I usually size up to a 10 because I find them to run a bit snug, and that's definitely the case for these. I think I probably would have been better off with a 10. Even with these sort of softer synthetic materials, my toe, it just feels like my foot is very snug and secure in there. And I think that is the point of retro runners, is to have that snug and secure fit, but it's a little too snug for me. I think if I got them in a size 10, it would have been more comfortable out of the box. So these will definitely require some break-in. It's always a safe bet going true to size, but for me personally, I probably should have gone up half a size. Comfort overall is pretty good too. It obviously isn't the comfiest sneaker since, you know, this initially debuted in 1995. It's sort of a rudimentary technology these days. And these days in 2021, the Air Max 95 is more of a Nike sportswear lifestyle type sneaker. So it's definitely not a performance-focused one like it used to be. That being said though, it's definitely very comfortable. Would not mind having these on my feet all day. As far as wearability goes, obviously these aren't the most wearable sneakers, not only because of the mismatched colors, but also just because they're just so bright and vibrant and loud. For me, this is definitely more of a summer wear with some shorts. Definitely wearing all neutral colors and letting these sneakers do the talking. I do kind of wish that the midsole was white though. I think the black sort of tones it down a little bit, and a white would have just gone all out brightness for the sneaker. But overall, I'm definitely very, very glad to have gotten my hands on a pair of these. I was a big LeBron stan growing up. You know, it's crazy how as a kid in elementary school playing rec and travel basketball, and now I'm in my mid-20s and LeBron is still playing. As far as resale goes, I honestly haven't taken a look at the market just because I already have my pair. But I think over time, with many sneakers, or if not most sneakers, they tend to go up in value. So if you're comfortable finding a price that you're willing to pay, definitely do it now before prices shoot up, because these will shoot up in the future. This is also a friendly reminder that I need to go back and pick up some more LeBron stuff. Like I mentioned earlier, I love the 7, 8, and 9 silhouette from back in the day. And I know they've been retroing those a bunch, more so the 7, 8s, not so much the 9s. Just reminds me of high school and that peak era of Nike basketball. And even before that, I love the older silhouettes like the 2s and 3s. That literally reminds me of young childhood. I know that they retroed the 3s recently, I want to say like 2017 or 2018, and I passed back then. Definitely regretting it now because prices are up on those. So who knows, maybe I'll track down some pairs, and I have this pair of Air Max 95s to thank. But yeah, that's all for this video. Let me know what you guys think about this pickup. Do you like these home team LeBron James Air Max 95s? Or is this something that you easily passed on? Love to read about in the comments. If you found this video informative or helpful, let me know by dropping a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at StuffedOnLikes. I'm posting sneaker pickups like this way before these YouTube videos, so definitely give me a follow over there. That's all for now though. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.